This week's edition of Eagles on Air was brought to you by the main event.
Welcome to another edition of Eagles on Air.
Good morning, OHS. Shane Miles here with Casey Nicholas, bringing you another edition of Eagles on Air.
Eagles on Air had a week off due to Thanksgiving break. The students were dismissed at 1:30 on Wednesday and returned to school back this Monday. Hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving break with their family and had their fill of food.
O'Neill's One Acts performed on Sunday along with St. Mary's in the community showing for both schools.
The food drive ended on Tuesday. We had a new all-time high, bringing in 4,097 items. Many more students and staff participated this year compared to last year. In our friendly competition, O'Neill Pub beat St. Mary's.
Student Council sponsor Mrs. Hull had this to say: "The Student Council guys are always organize the food drive each year, and they do an awesome job. We have an awesome and caring group of students and teachers. The staff at the food pantry was overwhelmed and appreciates your generosity to support area families who need help."
Mr. Bros had meetings with every class on Wednesday. He discussed the importance of bringing up everyone's grade point averages and tried to figure out what he could do to give everyone the initiative to get better. He wants to try to get everyone's grades up before Christmas.
Mrs. Shane also joined Mr. Bros to have a conversation with the students. She wanted to know if we should bring back the one-on-one laptops for next year.
Let's hand this over to the weather.
Bringing you the weekend weather forecast. On Friday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 38 and a low of 39. And on Saturday, it'll be a high of 32 and a low of only 9. It'll be breezy and a little cloudy. And on Sunday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 28 and a low of 10. Now to Dave for a preview of next week.
Hey guys, it's Dave here with this next week's weather. Monday will be a high of 28 and Tuesday will be a high of 31. Wednesday will be sunny with a high of 39, and Thursday will have the highest weather with a high of 41. Now off to sports.
Oh, hello. This is Cody Knopp and Austin Dunker bringing another edition of O'Neill Sports Weekly. The Eagles basketball team is kicked off by traveling to Tilden this last Tuesday. Girls losing 50-39 and boys winning 72-44. So overall, it's a good start. Austin, wrestling.
The wrestling season has started. Thursday they hosted a meet, and Saturday they will host an invite in O'Neill.
So if you guys can make it out to any of those, your support would be greatly appreciated. As for sports, it's Cody and Austin signing off.
Thanks guys, winter sports are really starting to take off this week, and it couldn't be winter without the snow we are starting to see.
Now let's hear from our favorite baloney-themed movie critic, Randy Baker. He'll be reviewing the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Well, hello, Eagleland. As you can see, November is over, and I have shaved. But anyways, the movie, Scott Pilgrim against the World. Oh boy. Alright, so the storyline is about a character named Scott. Okay, he winds up dating a girl who has 7 evil ex-boyfriends. Yeah, this is a great movie. And he must defeat all of them in some really dumb battles. And it's just an awful movie, to be completely honest with you. First off, storyline is horrible, so that's one baloney. And the acting isn't quite up to par with most movies being released right now, so that's another piece of baloney. As you can see, we're preparing for this. The movie is far too strung out for how stupid it is, because I found myself wanting it to end, like over and over again. I was just praying for the next scene to be the ending. So that's another piece. No, don't eat it yet. Don't eat it yet. Okay. Okay. And the movie ruined my Sunday evening, so that's another piece of baloney, to be honest with you, just for ruining my weekend. But I will give the movie one piece of baloney because it did have some pretty nice visual effects. So I certainly hope this movie doesn't haunt me in the future with a sequel, and I strongly do not recommend this movie for anybody.
Thanks, Randy.
Well, that's all for this edition of Eagles on Air. We hope to see you next week.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Eagles on Air. If you have any news or comments for future broadcasts, you can email us at eaglesonairnews@gmail.com.